Yeah, voice is coming back. Hey again, Fair West. A couple things to talk about. Just one positive note I thought recently, 311 has cleaned up a couple points of graffiti in our park. There's some pretty offensive stuff spray painted on basketball courts. It took a few days, but they did clean that up. And then I also used the 311 web app to submit about some graffiti on the back of our Fair West sign in the park, and a day later it was cleaned up. So that's pretty encouraging. If you don't know about how to use 311 on your cell phone, I would recommend it. It's pretty handy, and the pictures I think they seem to respond well to. What's my next point? There's some other events coming up. I think my last video I had the wrong day. Friday, March 15th at 5:30 p.m. is when I'm trying to get neighbors together at the park so that we can meet there and then over the span of about a half hour and maybe 45 minutes, help out a neighbor who needs some help with their weeds in their front yard. So that's this Friday, March 15th, 5:30, meeting in the park. Another event coming up is not organized by the neighborhood association, but it's by someone who lives in our neighborhood. Pilar is putting together what's called Civic Saturday. It'll be Saturday the 30th at San Pedro Library. I will link in the description to more details and a flyer. Sounds pretty interesting. Um, it is going to be about, promoting civic engagement, and if you're watching this kind of video, you probably will like it. That's my guess. Finally, last thing I've been trying to work on the past few days is talking to a nonprofit called Tree NM, as in New Mexico. It's a nonprofit that tries to help plant more trees in, I'm sure, all of New Mexico, but specifically in Albuquerque in different neighborhoods. We're trying to, in talking to them, they said we'd like to, see how much interest there is in the neighborhood, and that could be useful in terms of convincing the right political figures to put the money towards having this happen so that our neighborhood could be eligible for it's like up to 100 trees. Each owner can choose from two. There's help to plant them, help to maintain them, water rebate potential, lots of upsides. Um, my point being, if you think you would be interested in either receiving a tree or participating in helping to dig holes and putting trees in for other neighbors, please go to the forum that I link to and just write in your support. You don't have to give any details. Just say if you have a property where you would be happy to install trees, or if you'd like to act as a volunteer to help with the manual labor of putting them in. Doesn't have to be a huge commitment, but it could help to get some attention on the neighborhood and increase the tree canopy. Ugh, this video is way too long. Thanks for listening.